Bonjour et bienvenue. Hello and welcome. In the previous lectures, we have discussed about some very important French greetings that are used to start or end any conversation. And we have also discussed about an important rule in the French pronunciation, that is la liaison. So, if you have missed the previous lectures, then I would suggest you to go through them once, because learning a new language requires incorporation of logical step-by-step methods, right? Now, in this part 4 of the French salutations, we will learn to ask how are you in French. Initially, it is important to know how to say hello, goodbye, thank you, excuse me in French. But once you have mastered those simple words and phrases, you need to learn to ask how are you. And you also need to learn to reply when somebody put up the same question in front of you, right? So without any further delay, let's get started. So initially, let's talk about the French expression that is mostly used with friends and family. But it's generally a safe bet to use it with anyone. Alright, now let's talk about the pronunciation of this French expression. In French, it is pronounced as comment ça va? Comment ça va? Comment ça va? It means how are you or how is it going? Alright? Now let's talk about this expression in more details. So starting from the point number 1, this is the easiest way to ask others how they are doing. So comment ça va is the friendly and easiest way to ask others how they are doing. As in the casual language, most of the French language speakers actually use it in everyday life. And I would suggest you to avoid using this phrase in more formal situations. Because for the formal situations, there are some other phrases that might be more appropriate. Alright? Now let's talk about the point number 2. So the point number 2 states that possible replies to this question are. Now, after learning about the situation in which French people use this phrase, you should also learn how to respond to this question, right? So possible replies to this question are ça va bien et toi? I am repeating it once more. Ça va bien et toi? It means I am fine or things are going well, and you? Another possible reply to this question is ça va mal. I am repeating it once more. Ça va mal, which means it's not going well. So if you are not well or things are not fine with you, you can simply say ça va mal. Alright? So I really hope that the pronunciation, meaning, usage and possible replies to this French expression are clear to you. Now let's talk about the most accurate, informal way of saying how are you in French. So in French, this expression is pronounced as comment vas-tu? Comment vas-tu? Comment vas-tu? So the pronunciation is really easy, isn't it? Comment vas-tu means how are you? Now let's talk about this expression in more details. So starting from the point number 1, comment vas-tu is used in informal situations. So as I have already said that comment vas-tu is the most accurate informal way of saying how are you in French, which means you can use it with your friends and family, but you should not use it with your boss or your teacher, alright? Now let's talk about the point number 2. So the point number 2 states that possible replies to this question are. So now let's talk about how you can respond when somebody put up this question in front of you. Alright? So the possible reply could be comme si, comme ça. I am repeating it once more. Comme si, comme ça. It means so. So if you are not very good or feeling a little low, then you can simply say comme si, comme ça, which means so. Alright? Now another reply to this question is je vais bien et toi? I am repeating it once more. Je vais bien et toi? Which means I am doing well and you? So it's a positive and kind reply because it makes a good impression when you ask someone how they are doing with a positive reply, isn't it? So that's all about comment vas-tu, and I really hope that all these points are clear to you. Now let's talk about a French expression that is perhaps the safest and politest way to ask someone how they are. In French, this expression is pronounced as comment allez-vous? Comment allez-vous? Alright? Comment allez-vous? So, comment allez-vous means how are you? Now, you must be wondering why I have added this word ALL all here. Well, the reason behind it is that Como allez-vous can also be used when you are addressing a group of people and asking them how they are. Alright, now let's talk about this expression in more details. So starting from the point number 1. So the expression como allez-vous can be used as formal or for a group. So as I have already said that como allez-vous is the safest and politest way to ask someone how they are, as it can be used in a variety of settings and it is also used when asking a group of people. Alright, so that's all about the point number 1. Now let's talk about the point number 2. So the point number 2 states that possible replies to this question are. So now let's talk about how you can respond when somebody put up this question in front of you. Alright, so the possible replies could be super et vous. I am repeating it once more. Super et vous, which means great and you. So when you are doing great and willing to put up the same question to the same person, then you can simply say super et vous. Alright. Now another possible reply to this question is je vais bien, merci. I am repeating it once more. Je vais bien, merci, which means I am doing well, thank you. So it's a very straightforward reply. When you are doing good, you can simply say je vais bien, merci. So that's all about the expression como allez-vous, and I really hope that the pronunciation, meaning, usage and possible replies to this French expression are clear to you. Now hold on, we are not done yet, because now I'm going to offer you a list of some French salutations along with their meanings in English so that you can prepare your notes following a proper sequence. So I will be pronouncing all the salutations 3 times and I would recommend you to repeat the pronunciation after me at least twice. Alright, so let's start from the very beginning. So initially we have au revoir. Au revoir. Au revoir. It means goodbye. Then we have à bientôt. À bientôt. À bientôt. It means see you soon. Third is à demain. À demain. À demain. It means see you tomorrow. Fourth is madame. 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 It means ma'am or Mrs. Then the fifth is monsieur. 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 Alright? It means sir or Mr. Then the sixth is mademoiselle. 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 It means a young lady or miss. Then the seventh is bien. 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 It means good, fine or well. Now the eighth is bon anniversaire. Bon anniversaire. Bon anniversaire. We can also say joyeux anniversaire. Joyeux anniversaire. Joyeux anniversaire, which means happy birthday. Alright? Now the ninth is bonne chance. Bonne chance. Bonne chance. It means good luck. Now the 10th is bon voyage. Bon voyage. Bon voyage. It means happy journey. Then we have bon appétit. Bon appétit. Bon appétit. It means enjoy your meal. Now we have the 12th salutation, that is bon vacances. Bon vacances. Bon vacances. It means happy holidays. Alright? Then 13th is bonne année. Bonne année. Bonne année. It means happy new year. Alright? Then we have merci. 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 It means thank you. The next is merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. It means thanks a lot or thank you very much. Then 16th is de rien. De rien. De rien. It means you're welcome. Next we have je vous en prie. Je vous en prie. Je vous en prie. It means my pleasure. Then next we have s'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît. It means please. Then the next is désolé. 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 It means sorry. Then 20th is bienvenue. 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 It means welcome. Now 21st is enchanté. 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 It means nice to meet you or glad to meet you. Alright? Now we have à tout à l'heure. À tout à l'heure. À tout à l'heure. It means see you later. And finally, the last is Joyeux Noël. Joyeux Noël. Joyeux Noël. It means Merry Christmas. So I hope that the pronunciations and meanings of these greetings are clear to you. And I know that in the previous lectures, we have already discussed about some of the greetings in this list. I have added those greetings in this list because these are the most common greetings that French people use in everyday life. Alright? So that's all about the French greetings, and I really hope that you have enjoyed the lecture. Now, before ending this lecture, I want to ask you a question. Comment ça va? And I expect your reply in the comment section below. Thank you.